I hate you so much, Batatat. You've caused me many a pain in my life. Oh, look, you could get up there if you just had the hook shot. Oh, aren't you glad that the hook shot, this thing you picked up on the train, is back to haunt you? I totally am, are you? Dane, why are you ripping on the hook shot? Because it takes up 2 fucking slots. That's why I hate the fucking hook shot. And it's dumb. Because I guarantee you we could jump the fucking fence back here that I felt the need to instead climb up the fucking hookshot thing, suspend myself through a whole church where if it snapped I would have broken my fucking ass cheeks, and then climb down the back of a fucking building. Also I could do this. But look, Dane, the fence is spiked. We'd figure it out. People have been jumping fences as long as there's been fences. Come on, man. Dane, are you mad? I'm just salty. It's different. It's not quite the same as being mad. It's just, you know, you're a little salinated and you need dilution is the solution for pollution kind of thing going on, right? That's what you need. Give me what I need. Get in there. I also know there's a bunch of text messages waiting for me, and that always makes me angry. I'm just an angry person. I don't know why. It just is how I am. And yet, maybe that's why I prefer to just be alone. Because I think it's normal for most people to pair off and spend time with people. Like, where they're like, I'm so lonely that I'm really sad. And I'm like, oh, calm. And yet I feel the need to speak into a microphone. You know, you're so tempted to leave this, but you can't because you do actually fucking need it. Which is so stupid. So just stupid, stupid, stupid. Dane, if you can't be positive... No one wants to hear that. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. I understand what you're saying. I'm probably hangry too.
Come on!
Like, I lost my whole recording, and I'm angry. But it doesn't matter, right? Because you, the viewer, doesn't actually have to know that I lost anything. If I'd shut up about it, but when has Dane Green ever been capable of shutting up about anything that didn't go the way she wanted it to go? I am a woman. I am going to bitch. That is just my biological thing. I was going to say distribution, but that's not the word I was going for. Disposition! There we go. That's what I'm fucking looking for. English is hard. Please stop texting me. Please. I started taking, just today, Vitex, which is chasteberry, or a certain strain of chasteberry, which, no, I'm not endorsing nothing. This is just me experimenting on myself. It's supposed to help with premenstrual bitchiness, bitchy saucy cakes, which I'll have you know is the week that we're in right now, so this is a great week for me to be freaking out about, oh god, oh fuck me over, ah, you know, so, I mean, it's not gonna work right away, but, you know, maybe we'll just, try it out a smidge. How am I gonna do this? So last time I sent Rebecca upstairs, part of me is inclined to do it again, actually, because it actually worked out pretty good. I am gonna switch with Billy, though. I feel like I should have more rounds, more grenade rounds, and I'm not sure why I don't. Oh, you know why? Because there's a whole pile of them back in the mansion foyer and I didn't pick them up. This could get tricky. Unless, hear me out. I got an idea. It's not a good idea. It's not a good idea. But I don't really need Billy to be armed. Like whoever I leave down here, other than for this right here. Do you see him? This guy right here. Because what'll happen is, we'll read that in a sec, is I'm gonna go up the hole, and then whoever's left down here, you basically, like, you have no reason to come back and check on them for a bit. So what'll happen is while you're up there, this guy will get up, and as long as you leave them on attack, they'll take care of it. But I would have to leave Billy with something. Last time I left him with the pistol, and he just killed the guy for me, but I don't think Billy really needs anything, actually. As in, I'm not gonna leave Billy in here. I could just send him upstairs. Marcus's diary. Trouble is unlikely, but I closed my babies up in a special capsule because I'm fucking stupid. But it won't be safe if I hold on to it myself. I'll hide it in that place, you know, the place. To hide a leaf, put it in a forest. Yeah, good luck finding it again, though, after that. Fucking dickhead, I've tried that a few days. Have you ever tried that? And you're like, fuck, I don't know where it is. To open the capsule, the special stripping agent is necessary. It strips agents, that's why we call it that. Ugh, no way Spencer's... Like, they couldn't have just come up with a fake chemical name for it, or a real one, how about that? No way Spencer's lackeys could figure out how to make it. Dane, do you hate these things? No, I just, because I have a science education, I just find it interesting to read science fiction stuff that was clearly written by somebody who has, like, no background, really, so they just put blah, 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 blah together. And I actually really love it. Like, it actually really is fun for me. But, it's, I don't know, I like to rip on it as well. I think it's because when I was a kid and, I was falling in love with these video games, and I was falling in these stories, and I was falling in love with science itself, you know, I felt like there should be, like, you know, I would go home and I would play a game, like, I don't know, Parasite Eve, and I'd be like, oh, that's a great example because of the mitochondria stuff, right? And then I would go and I would hit my textbooks, and even if we weren't at that part, you know, I would flip ahead, or I would ask the teacher if they had anything, or, you know, we had the early internet, well, not the earliest, but, you know, we had internet, and, you know, look it up, and I was like, oh, yeah, and it was the thing that actually helped me learn more about the stuff that I ended up going to school for and get ahead in some areas, because it would, like, if it was cellular, or like cellular biology, or it was, you know, molecular even, or organic chemistry, or, you know, getting up higher like epidemiology and that kind of stuff, I was all over it. And I was ahead because I had been reading about it, because I was like, how would you do the thing in the game, and how would you make a zombie? Like, I think I've said this before in my textbooks. I still have most of my textbooks from university. And in the margins, which is where I was taught to take notes, in my first year, that was one of the things that several of my professors were big on. They were like, don't highlight shit, that's fucking stupid, write it down. And, I mean, I did both because my writing is illegible. Also, I tended to fill the margins with, I'd be reading about, you know, whatever we were assigned for at that point, and I'd be like, can I use this to make a zombie that does, or a thing to regenerate skin, or like, and it's just madness. I should find them and I should read them and put it in a video. And then disprove myself why I'm wrong. Anyway, there's a computer here. It doesn't turn on when you press a button. That's because it's fucking... Well, it's actually about on par with the times. Laboratory managers. Today, under Director Marcus's order, I changed the platform entry code. I don't care. Later, I asked him what the source of the entry code was. He told me it was based on something significant in his children's growth. Nobody does that. Hey, Bobby! What's your Windows passcode? Why'd you call it that, huh? Nobody does that. But the director's a loner. He isn't married, and he sure doesn't have any children. What did he mean? Oh. Well, Rebecca, he loves Leech. Do I have space to pick up? Okay, as long as I leave Billy. I think Billy's safe up there. I don't actually... You know what? He might not be. I might be wrong. Oh, never mind him. Oh, I fucked up. Oh, I should have come up here with the... See, I don't know if you saw it, but next to the Leech guy on the shelf, there's a couple of red wine bottles, and I was counting on that to deal with him. But okay, well, if we die, we die. Worse shit's happened today. Fuck off. Oh, fucking asshole. My goodness, that's annoying. Okay. Alright, so... I don't know if 3 is actually enough. I think I fucked up. Wait, I haven't done anything yet that I can't come back from. No, I don't want to send Billy back to the... I forgot to pick up this weed, didn't I? I do want that. I don't want to send Billy back to the lobby. What can I do? I can't. So I don't think I stopped and showed there was a dumbwaiter in the research room. There is one, and I can't fit anything that's double slots in there. So I think Rebecca, you're just gonna have to make do. But it's okay, well, for now I need to get the stripping agent and stuff, so maybe there'll be more bottles in here or something. I think those things do go down and can go down in 3, but not necessarily. Oh, that's great, more gas. It's not what I need though. Fuck, what am I gonna do? Alright, so solving new problems. So considering I just did this whole section today, and I managed to make new problems for myself despite knowing a surefire way to go through because I did it earlier. That just highlights that you can do these differently. You can play the game all sorts of different ways. Yeah. I never really had Resident Evil 0 down. That's why I don't have the platinum. I played it a few times, like cleared it on the GameCube, and I did the Leech Hunter and all that shit. But they don't give you platinums for the old consoles. Sadly. The strategy guide that I just ordered obviously is for the GomCob, which is fine with me. I feel sad that they don't seem to make those anymore. I mean, I guess why would they? IGN will just write one. I said that like it really pissed me off. I use IGN ones all the time, so no shade there. It's just kind of sad that the actual books go away. I would love if they still put them out. I mean, they put out. I don't think it was a. Oh, how am I gonna do this? Oh, I guess just save over what I had, right? I guess they put out, what did they put out for 7? I don't think it was a guide, but I think it was like evidence papers or something. Like, I think it was just additional media. I could be wrong. I don't have a copy. I'm sure I'll get one eventually and probably pay 3 times the original cost of it because I bought it after it was no longer in print. That just seems to be my MO. And I don't know if they did anything for Village. I gotta say, Village is probably my least favorite overall. I'm trying to think of one that I like less than Village. Like, I think I even like Revelaton's better than I liked Village. I'll be real, and Revelaton's is fucked up. But I don't know if they did anything for that. Also, am I insane, or did they release the Rose DLC for Village as of... Okay, I'm recording right now in August of 2023. I think it might actually be out, and I didn't know that. Okay, these guys... I know you're gonna get up, fuckers. I know you will. Let's not tease each other. Let's just get to the fucking... Come on. Look, I know you love that. Okay, this is actually working out that I have the pistol up here. I could have just brought my own, but I didn't. Because that's not how I rock and roll. Do I have the shotgun? No. Who's got the shotgun? Oh no. Oh no. I meant to have the shotgun with me. I really, really did. Because I'm gonna have to kill... I have to take out some hunters. And now I don't have more with me than I do fucking 9mm bullets. Oh no. Alright, well, we'll take it as they come. Leech growth records. Oh, this is stupid. 1978. Administered tea into 4 leeches. Highlighted red. Do you think this is part of a code? Their will to survive leads them first to parasitism and predation. Just like anything else. Then they breed and multiply, just like anything else. Such a single-minded biology makes them attractive candidates for bioweapons research, just like anything else. Afterwards, no major changes observed. 78, whatever. 7 days since administration of testosterone. Rapid growth to double former size. Signs of transformation emerging. Spawning successful. They double their numbers in 1 hour. That's a bit ridiculous, I think, because I'm pretty sure, yeah, a leech is a multicellular organism, right? So I'm not sure you could, not that that's necessarily the only thing, but I don't think you could do that. Like even bacteria, what do they do? I mean, it's going to be different for different ones, but nuclear fission, I think, I remember hearing just sort of rule of thumb was every 20 minutes they split. But it's got to be different for different species and stuff. I didn't study bacteria very heavily, so I couldn't really say. I sure as shit didn't study leeches though. So what are you talking about, Dan? I don't fucking know. In 1 hour, but their ravenous appetites lead them to cannibalism. Great. Hasten to increase food supply, but lost two. Okay, well, provided them with live feed, but lost half when the live food fought back. I don't want to know what he fed them. However, the leeches are learning from experience and are beginning to exhibit group attack behavior. Leeches don't really attack, though, do they? Like, I mean, I understand he weaponized them, but, like, they don't. I mean, like, I've had a leech on me, and it was because I put my fucking legs in, like, fucking marsh water. He was just kind of like, yo, and just sort of hooked on. So my friend's dad, he just like took his cigarette and just sort of went buzz, and the little guy fucked off. Like it was kind of no big deal. They are also ceasing cannibalism. Their evolution is exceeding expectations. Great. I'm really tempted to look up how long it takes leeches to replicate. I'm gonna fucking do it right now. You guys are gonna have a biology lesson because I don't give a shit. I have to sit through this again, so I'm making it fun for me. Leeches. Okay, there's gonna be many different species. Reproduction. How do they reproduce? I'm curious. Reproduction. See, I was gonna say we didn't have the internet. We did. We didn't have Wikipedia, though, which you should never cite, but it is a fantastic place to get your bearings. If you can hear my cat screaming, I promise you she's okay. She's just been very bitchy the last few days. Leeches are segmented parasitic or predatory worms that comprise the subclass Hirundinea within the phylum Annelida. Yeah, I definitely didn't study these fuckers. Hermaphrodites. Okay. So why was I talking about bacteria? Because I'm an idiot. And have a satellum. I don't know what that is. What is a satellum? A thickened glandular and non-segmented section of the body wall near the head in earthworms and leeches that secretes a viscid sac in which eggs are stored. What? That's fucking sick. Now that also explains that bumpy thing on earthworms. The body is muscular and relatively solid, and the coelom... Coelom? Is this going to be the asshole? The coelom... Yeah, the coelom is the main body cavity. I'm wrong. Main body cavity in most animals. Really? I've never actually heard that term. And is positioned inside the body to surround and contain the digestive tract and other organs. In some animals, it's lined with mesothelium. In other animals, such as mollusks, it remains undifferentiated. Oh, that's interesting. I don't know if I've ever heard that term, because most of the context in which I studied was mammalian. I think they would have just said, it's the abdominal cavity, you fucking idiot, or something like that. But, okay, leeches typically differ from oligochaetes and having suckers. Okay, but how do they reproduce? That's what I want to know. I mean, I get the diversity in phylogeny, anatomy, and physiology. Let's see. Leeches show a remarkable similarity to each other in morphology, very different from typical annelids. No, I don't care. Body wall consists of a cuticle, an epidermis, and a thick layer of fibrous connective tissue. There are also dorsoventral muscles. In leeches, the original blood vascular system has been lost and replaced by the modified coelom known as the hemocoelomic symptom. So they just have blood just floating around in the body cavity, not actually like traveling by vessels. Is that what that is? Reproduction and development. Here we go. Hermaphrodites with the male reproductive organs, the testes, maturing first and the ovaries later. Dicks are always in there first. Pair will line up with the satellar regions intact, and posterior end to the other. They fuck themselves, surrounded for some jawless leeches. What? Another... Sperm is passed from one individual to another by hypodermic injection. Okay, they're not the only buggos that do that. Oh, there's a type of like water beetle or something. I don't think it's a beetle, but the guys will get on there and they'll just slam their stabby dicks through the body cavities of the women. And the women like evolved a way to like kick those fuckers off. Like it's kind of entertaining. Well, no, it's not entertaining. It's like bug rape, but it's entertaining is not the word. Fascinating is perhaps the word. Sometime after copulation, the small, relatively yolkless eggs are laid. In most species, an albumin-filled cocoon is secreted by the... It's called the clitellum. Oh, I'm pronouncing it wrong, and it's even worse when I get it right. It receives one or more eggs as it passes over the female gonopore. In the case of the North American Erpobdella punctata, clutch size is about 5 eggs. So they would do more than double then. Some 10 cocoons are produced. Each cocoon is fixated to a submerged object, or in the case of terrestrial leeches, deposited under stone or buried in damp soil. Okay, but how long? How long? How long? How long? How long? How long? Doesn't fucking say. Biannual life cycle. Never mind. So they only do it twice a year. But how long does it take the eggs to hatch? We're going on a biology lesson here. Resident Evil 0 has turned into a biology lesson. Okay, leeches. How long egg hatch? See, the beauty of this, I can just cut this part out if it's too much. After leeches lay an egg, depending on environmental conditions, it can take anywhere from 3 weeks to 11 months. So shut the fuck up, Marcus. I beat you. The leeches no longer exhibit individual behavior. Even when not feeding, they move as a collective. Why? They consume everything I offer with remarkable efficiency. They don't have jaws. Well, no, we did just hear that there was the jawless leech. So, well, they don't have teeth. So they're not going to masticate anything. April 30th, 1978. An employee has stumbled onto my experiments. Can a human be a food source? How will the leeches respond? Well, we are. They suck on us. A day... So, like, you just, like, cover you in leeches and you'd be like, ah! But, like, I mean, would you die from that? I mean, I guess you could get a little faint from the blood rest, right? Like, if there was enough of them. A day worthy of commemoration. Today they began to mimic me. That's fucking... whatever. Surely they recognize their father. Wonderful children. No one will take you away from me. Not ever. No, I love you. Okay, biology lesson over. Alright, you all... You know what? Really? Alright, whatever. I'll be back for you later, fucker. I got shit to do.